Hey there, Cash Flow Crew. So, jumping on here to speak to something that actually affects a ton of active duty and a ton of veterans out there. And it's all caused by this current society that we're living in. Hence, why you're seeing the 2024 in my poorly drawn world over here. This is the world is changing. Well, guess what? Naturally, the world is changing because feminism has driven us there. The current political situation is driving us there. The culture war is driving us there. And the fact that all of these things over here are happening to include this number one, these number two things up here, BRICS and World War III, well, we're on the verge. And here's the most obvious thing in the world. Blue hair cannot be trusted. If there's blue hair involved, it's going to be a disaster. And well, unfortunately, a big red pill attacker got his just desserts recently. Destiny. YouTuber, streamer, gamer, ended up having his wife leave him. Imagine that, because she was sleeping with other men, and he was allowing it. Well, it's a natural cause effect. Guess what? She doesn't respect you, she's gonna leave you. That's it. That's all it's gonna take. No matter what ideology you put out there, no matter what other shenanigans you put out there, blue hair cannot be trusted. Now, this is what's causing the majority of our culture wars, this new feminist narrative that is just absolutely destructive to society because it's not productive. Now, this is all going and saying, I do not hate women. I love women. I love my girlfriend. I love my sisters. I love my mom. I love my aunts. I love every woman that I've come across. But feminism is toxic. It is poison. It is poisonous to you. It is literally going to infect your mind and make you a consumer so that the state can manipulate you, get more taxes out of you, and cause exactly what we're seeing today. It's why we're going to be going into World War III, because there's too many excess men, not enough women, not enough monogamy, in my opinion. Quite literally, having a good woman continually changes your life in the better. And I know I have a good one. I know I have several good women in my life. But unfortunately, there are a lot of women out there that just completely are indoctrinated by the feminist lie. That's why I'm wearing the Nani shirt today, because it's like, Destiny, how did you not see this coming, bro? Quite literally. I know I'm a nobody on YouTube, and I know I'm calling you out here. But hey, even a nobody can see that this is stupid. Why would you do that, especially with a no prenup? Have an open relationship, an open marriage, where she can literally rake you over the coals and you be completely screwed. But this is not all saying, because this is something that veterans and active duty deal with all the time, because we go out there as men who are just dealing with the constant stress of deployments, of active duty participation, of constant training regimens. I know I went to more freaking NTCs and CTCs in a freaking year than most people ever did back in the 90s, back in the 80s. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just spent way more time away from home than I ever did at home. And it's actually learned my lesson, because I had a girlfriend who was going to be a fiance, ended up cheating on me. Where is she now? Probably in some dumpster somewhere. I honestly don't know, but quite literally, hopefully she sees this and leaves an angry comment inside of the chat, because guess what? It is what it is. But it's literally what destroys a lot of military veterans, a lot of military active duty service members, is the fact that, well, this whole society is based on women's hypergamous nature. Let's define hypergamy. Hypergamy is a woman's ability to always change her mind. It is quite literally the ability for her to monkey branch up to a better guy. Now, she only has a good 15 years to actually take advantage of this situation, but that's how women are. It's nature, it's biology. But unfortunately, a lot of us guys, especially in the military, we don't see it coming. And then a woman will get into our lives after being completely lied to by the feminist narrative, doing all of the dumb things, because every time a woman sleeps with a man, she is giving away a part of herself. Think of it like this. A woman is born with $100. Every time she sleeps with a man, she has to give away $1. By the time she meets most military men, and this is why I want to protect you guys so much, and that's actually one of the things that we do inside of the Military Millionaires, is we teach you how to protect yourself legally so that you have a nice protective structure to keep your assets, because it's your work. It's your time, it's your sacrifice that you're putting in. So when I see things like this that are completely obvious, I can totally relate because I see military guys do it all the time. Marry these women that do not deserve it because they just don't. They don't. They've been completely indoctrinated, intoxicated. They're coming to us with a negative 20 balance because they've gone through so many men, given so much of themselves away that we just don't see it. And the problem is a lot of the military men, we fall in love with the first girl that sleeps with us. And that is a thing that absolutely is just disastrous. It's atrocious. And that's exactly what's going on here is Destiny, you probably just fell in love with this girl because, well, she sang it good. That's quite literally what happened. But unfortunately, she was only there to take advantage of you and then monkey branch to someone better. So that's why blue hair never works. That's why the culture war doesn't work. That's why we're dealing with the current situations that we're dealing with. But it's not all doom and gloom. We can change it as veterans. We have the benefits available that we can use to get that next step up, rebuild this country, take over politics, not deal with these corrupt politicians that are only forcing us into slavery in order to satisfy their own goals and objectives. You can see it with the Nancy Pelosi's, the stock market trends, all of those things. The banks are loving it. Not only that, but forcing women into the workplace has only expanded those tax benefits as well as causing all sorts of family strife. The goal is to destroy the nuclear family, force women into a different kind of slavery because that's what they want. They want you to trade your good deal you had before. In fact, they've been very successful at it, of having a man that'll take care of you and you just having to take care of the kids, have friends, do those type of things, have your local community. It's not what the government wants. That's not what these politicians want. Politicians want you working for corporations. They want you working inside of the system to create more tax revenue to make them richer. That's what they want. That is what feminism really is they want you to work, become a slave, and then have to deal with what every single man already knows growing up. And you're all like, Nani? What? Really? This is a thing? Well, guess what? This is what a man knows naturally. This is what we have to deal with all the time because we have to learn it from a young age that, guess what? You're not going to be the strongest. There's always going to be a stronger dude. The only thing you can do is level up and become better. I don't want any other vets to suffer out there, especially us male veterans who fall in love with the first woman that sleeps with us. You cannot trust blue hair. Blue hair will destroy you. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. Join the Military Millionaires. We are starting the next battalion here in January where we talk about VA disability. We talk about getting your VA home loan done correctly so that you have that passive income coming in. We talk about proper investing. We talk about building your business, your service-disabled veteran-owned small business, as well as your veteran-owned small business to take advantage of the 32% of all set-asides in the entire government contracting space so that we can have the best future possible and that we can start this movement, the Military Millionaires, to get up to the next level, retake our government, and make it a better place to live because the United States can be great again. We just have to put in the effort. Go ahead, join the monthly coaching. You can see it here on the screen. Join the Military Millionaires, be in our next battalion. The goal for 2024 is we want to make veterans $100 million of passive income for the rest of their lives. That is what we're trying to do. And that only takes 100 veterans to go through our first pillar. That's it. Future cash flow of $100 million. Very easy to do. That is the 2024 goal. So, hey guys, I'll see you there. Peace.